to How To in a Few. So, new camera, and it's been a while since we did one of these, but today we're going to take a look at clearing out a washing machine drain. We've had some issues here with it backing up to the point that the water was actually coming up and overflowing into the laundry area. So we've actually solved it already with just some Drano, but in the meantime we have a snake tool that we are going to go ahead and use to kind of clean out the sewer cleanout port. There's a little opening that you'll see in a minute, and we'll run this through. And it also allows for a drill attachment to turn the snake to help clear out any clog that might be in there. So we'll go ahead and use that too. So let's take a closer look. All right, so let's take a look here. Kind of hard to see. This is an odd setup. The drain actually protrudes from the wall, and there's a trap. You can see our bucket that we were using to collect the water and towel, and then it's a metal pipe that comes up. And here is the usual drain for the washer, and the water was actually backing up and spilling over from here. So we were able to free this by using a couple of bottles of Drano liquid. I believe it actually was the Drano product, and following the directions. So in the process of doing this, we noticed that there is a Cleanout drain back here next to this shelf. So we're going to open that up and go ahead and use the snake tool to see if we can't, free up any remaining clog pieces in the drain. Okay, so kind of hard to see in here. I'm going to use this pipe wrench just to see if I can get that Cleanout open. There's some texture on it and paint, so if I can't get it loose, I'll have to try to remove some of that. Okay, now we have the drain open. Let's see if I can show you that a little bit closer. So that's what it looks like, and we will now proceed to see if we can get our snake through there, and go ahead and agitate the snake to make sure we free up any clogs. Okay, here's our snake. It consists of this tool that the snake is actually wound up inside, so we will pull that out. Okay, I've reached the end. I did feel like it got a little bit stiff there, so we may have run into something. And I'm now going to lock the snake. It's basically at the end, and that'll allow this to turn. And actually spin cable counterclockwise, so we want to move this way. And we could do this manually by hand, but given that we have an electric drill, and the tool is set up for that, we'll go ahead and use the drill. So I'm pulling it out backwards, and then I'm going to go ahead and run it a little more just to make sure that it's kind of scraping the walls of the pipe and loosening up anything that might be stuck. Alright, so we're out now, and looks like we picked up a little bit of hair, and actually this looks more like cloth, so this is probably what was causing our problem. Hair can disintegrate over time, but if we're talking about polyester or cotton fibers, those are going to last a little bit longer, and we ran into something, obviously, but it doesn't look like it was that bad. And as I said, we kind of had already solved this problem. This was more of a how-to and to make sure that we can not have this problem, at least for the foreseeable future. So, okay, well, I'm going to close up the pipe and replace everything back where it came from, and we are done with that. So that's how you would snake out your cleanout drain if you were having issues like this. Okay, so there you go. Cleaned out the drain. Hopefully there won't be any problems for a long time to come. Obviously, your drain or clean out may be a little bit different, but that gives you some idea of how to use that snake tool. They're available relatively cheap, usually under $20. I think I recently saw a similar tool like that, 25 feet length, for $13. So definitely under $20, you can get yourself a snake like that. And if you're having a slow drain or even a clogged drain that you can have access to, you can look for a clean out port like that, or possibly even run it through a sink drain or something like that. Now read the instructions, because you're not supposed to snake them through toilets, and you need to be careful of any place where there is a P trap, it's called, that little U-shaped part of the pipe that keeps water in there, because you don't want to damage that or damage the snake or even get it stuck. So it's best if you can find an actual clean out, a straight pipe, or a pipe with the minimal amount of twists and turns. So if that helped you out, please give me a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, because YouTubers like me count on people like you watching to click those buttons to keep things rolling forward. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.